Hey everybody, it's your girl Angie. Welcome back to Kiss My Chicks TV. It is time to get into Love Island. The past 3 episodes, I'm a little bit late. I wanted to do a live, but I don't really feel like, based on the Twitter interaction, that a lot of people are really into Love Island USA season 5. Me personally, I feel like the cast is going to give me the drama that I want, but they are not very likable. Like, it's not a lot. Really, the only people I care about in this cast are Hannah. And Hannah, I think you made a bad decision, girl, but we'll get into that. Destiny and KK. And so it's like, that's on. Hey, Eric, it's only a little bit of the cast that I even care about this season on Love Island. Like, I have a sympathy for Bergie. I guess Carmen ain't did nothing to me, and the new guy Harrison ain't did nothing, but that's it. Everybody else, I wish it was a double eviction or something. Let's get them on up and out. I'm ready for new people. I'm ready for new people. I want to discuss. Hey, Jamaica, the past 3 episodes, I have a lot to say because you love this season of Love Island. I feel like it's going to be dramatic, but I'm highly pissed off because game recognizes game. I feel like this season everybody is desperate just to be on the show and not really truly concerned with making connections. It's like, I'm gonna cry because y'all was crying over men 24 hours in the house. Everybody after 24 hours in the house should still be open and talking to everybody. Nobody should be closed off in love. That's my man, my man, my man. Why are you talking to him, my man? Like, I didn't, my eyes were rolling so deep. But let's get into it. I got a couple of pictures. We're going to start with the new girls. You know, the 2 new girls, Hannah and Carmen, got to steal a man, and everybody was up in their feelings about it. Of course, people just want to boost their IG. I understand that. And like I said, this is an opportunity. One, at least Love Island is going to give you a little bit of money at the end. But can we make it realistic? Can we not be on television crying over people we've only known for a day? Move around, get into the point of the show. The point of the show is not to say me and you gonna ride it out to the end. It's about finding connections. Like, I do want people to find love or at least have a good time. But the emotions is too much for me. And I think maybe it's because I'm not a very emotional person. I'm not a very emotional person. So I think the emotions are way too much for me. But let's get into the new girls. So up first, we have Carmen. Carmen picked Victor. And I don't understand why a lot of people aren't feeling Victor. Like, one, he's very handsome. He has that accent that is very sexy. He seems like the only F boy that's not currently on the show. Like, really, I mean, outside of Bergie, but don't nobody want Bergie. Can we please just send Bergie home? Because all we doing is hurting his feelings. Nobody want to talk to him. Nobody want to be partnered up with him. I guarantee next week, once it's the ladies pick, Bergie is gonna go home. So I don't even know why y'all brought this man back. Y'all could have just brought the 2 new ladies and kept the show rolling. But anyway, um, I mean, I think he's a very sincere guy. I don't know why more ladies aren't interested in Victor. And it seems like even now, Carmen is like he too clingy. I mean, who ain't clingy on this show? Who's not? I'm with you, Eric. Please send Bergie home. Please send Bergie home. But okay, after that, Hannah. And Hannah, this is a beautiful dress. Hold on, y'all. So Hannah, this is a beautiful dress. But Hannah picked Marco. And I think that's where you messed up, Hannah. Marco is the king of the F boys. Marco is only here to hook up, and I'm so happy that Destiny read him when he woke up the next morning. It's like, how, number one, it was a shady. Well, it wasn't a shady question. He could have just said it was fine, it was good. But he was like, I got the back scratches I wanted. I got the physical touch I needed. And I was so here for Destiny when she was like, what you not going to do is talk about me like I'm not sleeping right here. That's what you're not going to do. And Marco needed to be called out because Marco was fooling around on the island trying to get Destiny kicked out because Destiny hurt your ego. You thought that little sunset kiss was going to put Destiny in the spell that KK is under. And KK, I need you to wake up. I need you to wake up, KK, but I'm going to get to it. Marco, you thought Destiny was going to be like, ooh, that's my man. I'm going to vote for Marco every time. And Marco thought he was going to play the field and do whatever he wanted to do, but Destiny was going to be sitting right there. But Destiny said, you could go. You could go. I don't need you. I could find another one. And she did. And we'll get to that. I like Bergie a lot. The producers are doing him so wrong. I agree. I think Bergie is probably the best man on the show for any of these women. And this is what happens when you're young, because I fell victim to it too. You fall for the F boys because they hot. They might got a little bit of cash. They're going to definitely show you a good time. And you fall for all that. And the nice boys be in the back, working a nice little job, building a future up. And then you come around, well, I ain't got a whole bunch of kids. You pop up with 3 kids and 2 baby daddies from 2 F boys, and you're looking for the nice guy to come save you. But Bergie done found him a real one. So I wish more young women would give nice guys a chance, but ain't nothing about the game changed. Ain't nothing about the game changed. I hope somebody gives Bergie a chance, but I don't think so. I think he's there. The producers, I don't know. I don't even know why they cast him on the show. Like, he's never had a girlfriend. He's only kissed one girl, and it probably was his grandmama. Oh, Lord, my phone ringing. I thought I put this thing on Do Not Disturb. Maybe I didn't. I did. I don't know how the calls be getting through. But let Bergie go, because I feel like we're just embarrassing him. We just had him pack up his clothes to come unpack just to go pack them up again in a couple of days. But anyway. But Hannah, you chose Marco. If you like it, girl, I feel like you're gonna drop Marco, or if anything, Marco gonna drop you. Because Marco is gonna be there for you for the next recoupling. Oh, you gonna be the best thing walking. But once they throw some more hot chicks in there and Marco finds somebody else, Marco will drop you. I guarantee it. Because he's on here. This is the most horny bunch of people I've seen on Love Island as well. They might as well have an orgy in the bedroom. Because that's all they talk about. But anyway, let's move on. I mean, it ain't no wrong with it, but move on. Now, Cassie, whatever your name is. I'm over her. Because she was the one, all of her feelings, crying because Leo wanted to get to know Anna after 24 hours. Ma'am, it's 24 hours. You all picked people off of first sight. It ain't that much love at first sight in this world. Right, Marco was thinking about Marco. So if Leo says, look, I want to talk to Anna, why are you in your feelings? You should be like, oh, well, let me go talk to Victor, or let me go talk to Bergie. Or if you, oh, I can't wait to read Kenan, but I'm trying to save it. But anyway, so Cassie's in her feelings, and she finally realizes after Leo in competitions constantly kisses Anna and not her. I mean, I could understand the embarrassment, girl, but move around. I mean, y'all giving the men all the power. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I don't be mean and shade, but I'll be saying it. Bergie mom died at 32 years old when he was 4 years old. Okay, I'm sorry. I ain't mean no shade. I ain't know. I ain't reading these people resumes and life stories, and I probably wasn't paying that close attention to the show. Forgive me. It was just some little light shade. But he the one who said he only kissed one person. Like, moving on for Bergie, because I ain't trying to go down a rabbit hole and read Bergie, because he probably the only man outside of Victor that I like on this show. But anyway, back to Reed and Cassie, whatever her name is. Cassie, get a grip. So she finally saves face and tells Leo, look, I'm not gonna I don't want to be with you. I don't like the way you treating me. She saw the writing on the wall and was like, I'm gonna break up with him. And then she really got her feelings when Leo was like, who? Like, okay, F me, all right. What you mad about? I love that part of the Drake song where he's like, you said F me and I said cool. So what's the problem? That's what Leo gave Cassie, and Cassie and her feelings. Like, okay, it's over. Okay, cool. Move around. You want me to cry like you've been crying? No. So Cassie and her feelings, and let's go ahead and break down the Keenan situation and why I think Keenan is the F boy too. Keenan came on the show on his lily pad, and as soon as KK walked to the lily pad with Keenan, he snatched KK up by the waist, was like his chocolate queen. KK is totally his type. Everything he been looking for, love at first sight. He closed. I ain't trying to get with nobody else. And I feel like he put it on so hard and so strong that KK, and everyone does have free will, but KK didn't give anybody else a chance. And she kind of felt like, oh, he really feeling me. Because when she started crying, it's like, I'm not a pick me, but I just want somebody to pick me. I felt that. I felt that. Like, not everybody lives in the world of a piece of man to do. But sometimes when a man come to you and hit on you strong and say, you my chocolate queen and I really like you, you my type, I'm feeling you and all this, you want that man to just be telling you the truth and not just telling you what you want to hear for this show. And I felt like, Keenan, you put it on way too strong. You could have said, yeah, KK my type, but like everybody else, I'm still open. But Keenan, you put it on so strong. Now I see you as a fraud, because now little Miss Cassie come in your face talking about, and the only reason she came in your face because where else she gonna go? Where else she gonna go? Marco don't want her. Victor probably don't want her. She should have went and played up in Bergie face, but no, she came and played up in your face because she have nowhere else to turn. And she talking about, I've been so attracted to you, but you know, KK, and I guarantee you, if Leo would have paid her an ounce more of attention, she wouldn't have been in Keenan face. But what pissed me off with Keenan, it was like, yeah, I'm still open, and it ain't nobody else here that's my type but you, outside of KK. So I'm like, everybody your type. What happened to the chocolate queen? You love some chocolate women. You love the melanin. What happened to all that? Because see, this lady right here, when I look at this right here, I don't see which one is your type. You putting it on too strong. Because this lady is not chocolate. She ain't got the body yaddy yaddy that KK has. No shade to Casey or Cassie, whatever her name is. This is a step back. She ain't even step on your lily pad when she had the opportunity. But anyway, you know, a little exotic non-black girl come a calling. You know, some black men can't resist. But I said what I said. I said what I said, and I ain't taking it back, because that's how I felt in that moment. That's how I felt in that moment. Like, I feel like he snatched up KK because a lot of people on this show from seasons past feel like if I'm black, I got to be with the black girl, and that's it. And that's not it. Like what you like, love who you love. I don't trip off of interracial relationships. Love who you love. I don't care. But don't be throwing this black power, black queen, my chocolate queen in our face. And then the first little non-chocolate piece of thing come in your face and pay you an ounce of attention. Now you open. Now you got to kiss it and try it out and all this other stuff. I don't trust him. And I'm with you, Eric. I wouldn't have took his ass back. I wouldn't have took his ass back. Because I agree. The very next little piece of Latin or foreign or white or exotic, non-chocolate little thing that comes smiling Kenan face, he gonna wander off again. Sir, I'd rather you just be honest. And I think that was KK's point. Just be honest. Let me get this lady off my screen because I'm tired of looking at her. Just be honest, Keenan. You from day one could have said, I'm most attracted to you. I want to get to know you, but I want to also get to know everyone else. Ain't nobody got a problem with that on day one. Now, if it's day 51, yeah, I might have a problem. You still need to get to know more people. But on day one, ain't nobody got a problem. Don't be telling me what you think I want to hear. Tell me what's real. And again, I want to took his ass back. Who else? Who else y'all got in the back? Love Island for KK, because I ain't feeling Keenan. You only got to do me wrong one time. I don't trust him. I don't trust him. But anyway, let's move on. We got a new guy, Harrison. I like Harrison. Harrison is very handsome. He came in the villa. They did a little masquerade party and whatnot. Hold on, I need a little bit of my lips felt chapped. They did a little masquerade party. I really like Harrison. I must be scrolling through TikTok. I don't remember his backstory, but I know he's Australian. He's a little bit older. I think he's 26. I think that's a good reason why he picked Destiny, but we'll get to that at the end. But I like Harrison. He brought in a spark. Now, what I thought was a fool, Jasmine wouldn't even let this man breathe, because you know they played the little kissing game, the little cards or whatever. As soon as she got an opportunity, I'm not mad at shooting your shot, but it seemed like you wanted to strip his clothes off. Like, ma'am, you don't have to lead with your vagina to get a man. And I'm just saying, you could have gave him a cute little 3-4 second kiss, normal kiss, let him know you interested. And then when the game is over, chat it up with him, talk to him. He was already feeling you. I didn't even know you was an ER nurse, girl. Ladies, you don't have to lead with your vagina to get a man. Trust me. Trust me. But anyway, she put it on thick. A lot of people put it on Harrison. I think KK even put it on Harrison, because in this game, this is the game where Keenan took the time to go kiss Casey when it was really KK's card. She was like, you weren't even trying to win the game, because if you would have kissed me, you would have won the game. But no, you wanted to kiss Casey. So you kissed her. And what Casey did, she probably don't want. Angie, don't say that. Angie, don't say that. Angie, don't say that. Look, that's the name of the game. And what I don't like about Casey, let me read her real quick. Casey did all that crying about how Anna was talking to Leo behind her back, and Anna was her girl, and Anna ain't come up to her and be like, I'm interested in, do you mind if I talk to Leo? Number one, it's day one. I ain't got to ask you permission for nothing. We all on this show. But the hypocriticalness, the Karenness of it all, you doing all this fussing and crying about what Anna is doing to you, just for you to turn around and do the exact same thing to KK. And if I was KK, I would have cussed your ass out too. Point it out, make it plain, make it clear, let her know. And I'm tired of all of y'all crying. Anna is crying, Jessica, Jasmine, whatever her name is crying. I'm like, I'm just not an emotional person. It fast forward, but you can't really fast forward Peacock, but I guess you can. But anyway, so we already talked about Casey, and is it Cassie, her, and Keenan? I'm over them. I'm all of them. Yes, all them Karen tears. I was over it. Girl, shut up. Oh, I forgot to say, in this game, which is a big reason why I feel like why Jasmine went home. They played the game. Look, I don't know, but future Love Island contestants, when they play this game where you put your most scandalous secret on a card and they have to guess whose scandalous secret it is, how about next time you just lie? Or instead of your top 3 most scandalous secrets, tell secret number 4. Like, why would you ever get on TV in a group of men and be like, as revenge, I fucked his brother and his cousin? Like, whore. For now, sex positivity, you can do whatever you want to do with your vagina. But whore, that's the first thing a man is going to think. Like, oh, if she'll screw his brother and his cousin, oh, she'll definitely screw mine. So, Jasmine, you put the wrong secret on the card. The wrong secret on the card. And you think, yeah, people gonna ha ha, he ha ha in your face, and they may even give you a smooch and take you to bed. But in the back of their mind, they're gonna be thinking, but you slept with his brother and his cousin. I can't do it. Can't do it. I don't know, but I'm just telling y'all for future reference. Don't put y'all most scandalous secret on these cards. Hold a little bit back. Hold a little bit back. But anyway, what happened next? Okay, I already talked about Marco. He is so immature. He is so immature. And see, everybody up and down Twitter be reading you for your hairline and how you pulling them curls to your forehead to try to keep us from seeing them patches on the top of your head. But sir, look, get your shit together, because I think that's why your hair falling out, because you trash. It doesn't make any sense. The way some of these men are playing the game, they so gossipy. They trying to tear down women. Like, why are you going around trying to get Destiny voted out the house? Jamaica, you said I would say I took my ex's car tires for cheating on me. I don't know. I would say some stupid shit like what Bergie said. I got some pictures with a ruler in my penis. Like something stupid. Something that people can't really judge your character. Like what was it KK said? Like I don't know. I don't even remember everybody card, but I remember the scandalous one. I remember the one from UK. Oh boy slept with over 100 and something women. Like, oh, that's too much. Don't you ain't gotta put all your scandals out there. Like what was Harrison's his first time having sex was a threesome. Like that's not too wild. Like it's like, oh, okay, but it's that's probably his scandal number 5. I don't know, Jamaica, about taking your ex's car tires for cheating because you know that's gonna give you the crazy label. And not everybody like a crazy girl or guy. I'm sorry. I don't know your gender. Because Jamaica could be anybody. If I'm even saying your name right. Forgive me. Forgive me. Okay. So Anna and Leonardo finally kissed and it looked like they was ready to have sex on that balcony. Look. Um what would I say? Number one, I would lie. I'm not telling none of my scandalous secrets on television because don't nobody need to know. I think I'm on live. I might say something like something simple like in grade school I was so, or make it sound a little scandalous. In college, I was so flat chested. I was still stuffing my breast till I could afford a boob job. Something dumb. Something dumb, but it would also be a lie. I'm not telling none of my secrets. Not on national television. And I promise you, some of them probably lied too. Some stupid like maybe when I was in college, because these young people, so I got to think about my younger days. Like when I was in college, I pretended to be such and such to get into a Usher concert, so I could get up to Usher's hotel room. Something stupid, but it would totally be a lie. It would totally be a lie. And it is what it is, because not me. But I just can't wait to see how long Leonardo stays with Anna. It's something about Anna. I can't quite put my finger on it. I think because number one, right, some of them are definitely lying, and I would lie too. I would lie too. I can't put my finger on it with Anna. I just don't like her. I just don't like her. It could be the blackness of me. I shouldn't say this on the. I ain't even gonna say it on the video, but put two and two together. It's something about Anna I don't like. I definitely don't like that she cry. I mean, if she see you cry, she crying harder than you. I'm just like, Anna, get a grip. You got the man and you still crying. Like, I don't trust Anna. I'm happy I'm not the only one. It's a lot of people on this show I just don't like. I'm ready for them to roll out some new people. Like, do we get some new people tonight? Let's get them rolling. Let's get the new people in and out because I want some of these old people voted up and out of the house. Out of there. But I don't trust Leo. I think he's the king of the F boys right next to Marco. And so I don't think he's gonna be with Anna long either. The next blonde that comes in the house, Leo will jump all over them. And I don't care if Anna cries about it. Should Keenan feel embarrassed for kissing Casey? What I don't like about Keenan is he does F-boy-ish, but he can't sit in it, which makes him extremely unattractive to me. Like, he crying. Oh, I feel like I messed everything up with KK. Like, she's the one. How do you know she's the one? Y'all known each other for 48 hours. I wouldn't even be mad. Like, I wouldn't even be mad at Keenan for kissing Cassie if he was just honest and stand in it. You're still open to the process, which you should be. Which you should be. I'm not mad at you for doing none of this stuff, but stand in it. But you playing this nice guy role, this my chocolate queen role, but your actions are proving different. Just be honest and see what I don't like that some of these men are doing is some of these men are putting it on too thick for the women and women. I need some more strong, independent, non-desperate women. And I ain't saying everybody is desperate, but a lot of you all are playing a very desperate game and a very pick-me-ish game. I wish some of you all would have the same attitude as these men. Like, I'm about to move around just like y'all moving around. Who cares? And I think the men see the desperation in about 80% of these women. And so they play on it. They telling y'all what y'all want to hear, but then they going to tell these other girls what they want to hear too. And it's like, Keenan, just be honest. Just be honest. Jamaica, you say you allow on your card as well. I would too. And don't tell anybody your secrets because I've learned this the hard way. And I'm a lot older than a lot of you all, so I feel like I could sprinkle a little bit of wisdom every now and then. As soon as you tell somebody a secret, one of your secrets, you have just given them power. And I can guarantee you on Mad Day, they will throw that shit back in your face or they will tell it to other people. They will use it to try to take you down. It's some stuff that don't nobody on this earth know about me. And they never will. Because I've learned that the hard way. I was also in my 20s when I learned it. You can't, not everybody is your friend. Not, and a lot of people in y'all 20s, y'all don't believe it. When people say people are in your life for reasons and seasons, you better believe it. You better believe it. You may have one or two people that are truly your ride or die friend in this life. And I can tell you right now, them one or two people that I call my ride or die friends still don't know all my secrets. It's some stuff you got to keep to yourself because people on Mad Day or when that season is over for them to be in your life, they will try to destroy you with your words. I never put my true tea on them cards. You see how I just read Jasmine all up and down Twitter about her true tea on them cards? That's why you don't tell it. That's why you don't tell it. But forget Keenan. What's next? Let's get to the recoupling. Oh, okay. Bergie really likes Carmen. Look, everyone is being gracious to Bergie, and I feel like that's a disservice. Don't be nice to this man as your backup. Like Bergie got to pick somebody, and if so and so don't pick me, maybe Bergie will. Or if I get tired of fooling with him, I could always ride with Bergie until somebody else come in the house. I don't like that because Carmen, I don't care what anybody says. Carmen, no one on this cast wants to be with Bergie. Like he just recoupled with Casey. Casey don't want to be with Bergie. So please, production, put this man out his misery. Let people really find a connection, or at least find somebody else to play with. Because I feel like we just hurting this man's feelings. This man should not be learning how to date and talk to women on national TV because not everyone is as gracious as me. People, people up and down Twitter reading this man left and right. Please, and I feel like it's gonna hurt his feelings more coming out the house, seeing people make fun of him when he could have just lived his regular life down to the Dairy Queen, met him a nice little country girl, and lived his best life. I'm telling you, after episode 1, when he got voted out, the first episode, he would have called him a whole bunch of ladies down at the Dairy Queen if he would have just went home. But no, y'all steady making this man embarrass himself on TV. And Carmen and all the ladies, they placating to him. They're being nice. And there's nothing wrong with being nice, but the point of this show is not to be nice to the guys. It's to find a connection because you got to lay up in the bed and cuddle and kiss on these people. Don't nobody want to do that. So why y'all putting these people through that? Because if Bergie would have came up to kiss me, I'm like, I don't care what the cards say. No. And that ain't nice. And that's not nice, but let's move on. Okay. This Jasmine, when she went home, and this is on Twitter, when I said, girl, that I fucked his brother and cousin card came back to bite, didn't it? Didn't it, Jasmine? I know. Now I want to talk about this. Oh, I didn't even put the picture up there. I missed the picture where it showed everybody's fashions. I don't know if they don't have the contract with Fashion Nova or whoever, because one season everybody had Fashion Nova. Everybody this season look a hot ass mess. And Destiny, you're the captain of the hot ass mess club. Look, I like you, girl. I like you. And maybe you spend too much time down in the doctor's scientist lab, which you should. Make your money, make your coins. But these outfits are not it. And it's not just you. You the captain, girl, but all of you ladies be looking a hot ass fool. Except for Hannah. Hannah be looking good. And KK looks decent. But all the rest of y'all be looking a fool. A fool. Please, Love Island, go on, get you another contract with Fashion Nova, maybe Pretty Little Things. Hell, even Shein. But this, what they doing right here, this ain't it. But let's just talk about the recoupling. Of course, let me see if I can remember everybody off my top of my head because I ain't put the picture up here. Leo got with Anna. Congratulations. Anna finally got what she was looking for because she definitely wasn't checking for Bergie. Bergie picked up Cassie. Cassie just happy to be chose. She just happy to be chose. Girl, you better not cause no more trouble for Keenan because I will come back on here and read you all up and down Twitter. Of course, Keenan picked up on KK, but I would have said no thank you. Victor picked back up Carmen. Though it seemed like Carmen said Victor was too clingy and she didn't really want to be with him, but she didn't want to be with Bergie either. See, Marco is back with Hannah. I hope you dump him next week. Who else on the show? And then Harrison picked Destiny. And that was the cliffhanger of the night. Who was going home, Destiny or Jasmine? Look, I thought he was going to pick Jasmine because editing is something else. He spends all his time, the edit shows him spending all his time talking to Jasmine. we didn't really get to see a lot of the conversations between Victor and Destiny. But I'm happy he gave Destiny a chance, because I would have been pissed if Marco would have got the satisfaction of seeing Destiny go home. I want Destiny to get the satisfaction of seeing Marco roll up out of there with his suitcase. And Hannah, please give it to him next week. Please bring in some fine ass men for these ladies to mix and mingle with, so they can have some real choices of some mature, forget fine ass, because I know they're gonna be cute. Some mature, non-childish, not trying to hook up ass men on this show, so we can get something else besides who gonna get their back scratched at night. And that's it, y'all. Up next, I'm about to get into Real Housewives of Atlanta. Probably in the next few minutes. I might start it a few minutes early because it's supposed to start at 6 o'clock. And then that's it for the evening. Again, I don't know if I'm gonna talk about Love Island every day. I might throw a couple of shorts up, because I just don't like anybody on this cast so far. And I really can't wait to see what goes down tonight. I hope it's some new men. But anyway, like, comment, share, subscribe, all of that good stuff. I'll see you later for something else. Have a good one, y'all. Bye.